Greetings once again, fellow girls, guys, and gaming fans. This is Small Archangel. Welcome to another episode of 7 Days to Die Insane in Navezgane, and it is day 41, which means we've got a horde to deal with in another few days. Well, in one more day, the day 48 horde. I'm just going to get myself a few of these, which we cooked up last night, and it doesn't matter too much that we smell, except that there are some zombies hanging out around outside, obviously. So let's just make sure our bow is loaded ready. Yes, it is. There we go. Because we are all packed up and loaded and left. We're going to leave. We're not going to snag ourselves on our own barbed wire, because that would be a fail. Yeah, I can hear them all coming at me from the trees. There we go. Because they can smell us from miles away. Let's just put that in there straight away. And then deal with any of these ones that come along. Oh, rats. Look at that. I can hardly see them. Maybe I just need to put my light on there. It's a tad dark. Oh my gosh, there's an absolute... Do you know what? I'm not sure I can be bothered dealing with these guys. They've been hanging around all night, so I suppose I ought to. But we're going to need to find somewhere to weather the horde, because we're not going to do it here at base. We're going to continue our tour of Navezgane. Oh, I cannot shoot straight. And we're going to head back into the desert today. So that is my plan. I'm not sure if we're going to find somewhere where we can successfully fight the horde, or if it's going to be a case of trying to just shelter from it. But the main plan is to stay alive. Yay, down he goes. While seeing the sights. So that is what I intend on doing. Let's see if we can sneak round and finish him off. There we go. There we go. That's my pre-breakfast zombie killing. Ooh, I'll have hit that. No, and the other one was where exactly? I've no idea. Do I care? Not really. Okay, let's just check. Have we got plenty of fuel in here? Yes, we do. It's also fully fueled up. And we are hunted. Blast it. Well, we're going to go via Dyersville, and we're going to hang a right in Dyersville down into the desert again. And this time we're going to follow this road along this way, because the first port of call is... Yes, sit down on the bike. The first port of call is going to be... let's just go this way. Oops. Oh, for goodness sakes, this is not good. This is very annoying, in fact. Oh, look, there's a nurse with no legs. And sadly, she's got no loot either. Okay, so I've got the bike caught on a trap, which is fairly annoying. I'm going to have to destroy the trap. Oh, am I damaging the blooming bike now? I probably am, aren't I? And meanwhile, the crawler is coming up on me as well. Let's just do... There we are. No, you don't. I can't be bothered with you. No, it's still not moving. Oh, good lord. This is very frustrating. Okay, so barbed wire is just too effective when it comes to... My skill in blunt weapons is still pretty rubbish, let's face it. It takes an awful lot of hits to get one of these, and I wouldn't bother if I didn't have to. Okay, there we go. Right, now, which one? Oh, for Pete's sake! No! I don't care. Right, this had better not have bugged out on me, this bike. It better not have decided that it's never ever moving again, ever. Oh my gosh, it really is, isn't it? It really is bugged out to heck. This is not a good thing. Meanwhile, I have more and more crawlers to deal with, and a whole blooming horde will turn up while I'm trying to disengage the bike from absolutely nothing. There's only one thing I can do, and that is take the whole bike to pieces, which is not what I want to be doing at this point, because we've got other things to do, frankly. Hazmat pants, whatever. Right, so the only thing I can do... Oh my goodness, it really has completely bugged out now. Okay, let's... Oi! Finally! So basically I had to relog in order to actually be able to get back on the bike. So I'll bear that one in mind for next time. But that was very frustrating. I thought we'd lost the whole bike for a minute there. Okay, here we go. So, we're going to head into the desert. And you, mate. And we're going to check out that hotel, which isn't like the Hotel Ostrich. It's one that I think even with Alpha 16 experimental out currently, we still don't get that hotel in Random Gen. So, go. Are we going the right way here? Let me just check. I have a feeling it... Ah, for goodness sake! No, I don't want to deal with her. I don't want to deal with any zombies. I just want to be able to go. Ooh, wheelie. Hello, I've never pulled one of those before. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we need to go this way in point of fact. No sense of direction in this game. And every time we stop, 15 zombies all over us. So, still got our settings on absolute maximum, of course, which is why I'm a little bit nervous at the prospect of spending a horde night yeah, away from base, because I have no idea where we're going to go and what we're going to do. Okay, so here's Dyersville, so this time we're just passing on through. We've had enough fun in this town for one series. So we'll just go through to the centre of town, take a right, and head south. Well, I call it south. It's actually east, I think. I think we want to go this way. There we go. Come back. Something desperately, desperately creepy about that. No, I was right. It's south. Yeah, there's something desperately creepy about that. Come back. Or rather, come back. Never happening. Not in this lifetime, anyway. So, I'm not quite sure if I can remember exactly how we're going to get down there into the desert, but I'm sure we'll find a way. Ah, here we go. We've got a fork in the road, and we kind of need to go left, which is just as well because a fork in the road to the right doesn't really go anywhere. There's a broken bridge which goes over a canyon, or should go over a canyon, but doesn't any longer. So if you want to go that way, heaven only knows, you probably have to take a long way around, I guess. And then we're heading for the sort of extreme eastern edge of the map. And the hotel is kind of just before the dead zone. So hopefully we won't... And that's not it, because we have to go a bit further. This is where we passed last time, but we have to go... This is the big junkyard, which says, our junk, does it? Our junk. Okay, fair enough. And I think we're on the correct road. We just need to go back further than we actually were the last time we came out this way. Ah, a fork. Which way do we need to go here? I think we need to take the left fork here, but I'm not absolutely sure. The map I've got, there we go, there it is. You can see the dead zone just ahead in point of fact. So we're obviously going to have a zombie killing spree here, so let's just put down our bike there. Now I could do with setting a bedroll, but I could do with setting a bedroll somewhere halfway secure. And it's not going to be if he's wandering around, is it? So, let's just try and get a shot in his mush, shall we? There we go. Oh, good grief, really? How many shots do we need? Oh, no you don't, sonny. There he goes. Shouldn't take too much more than a couple of shots to the face to kill her. There we go. Alright. Some fabric. Whatever. Might be useful, you never know. And is there anybody else around here? No, there isn't. Okay, we should probably be sensible and put a bedroll somewhere, but this is not going to be a very... Oh, look at that. They just sprang into being from utterly nowhere. Oh, don't mind if I do. But if I do, it'll be outside, which is not clever, really, is it? And a load of them have just appeared inside as well, of course. Oh, and two more coming now. So let's just see if we can finish him off. There we go. And it's one less to deal with. Okay, I think that's pretty much taking care of the ones that are out here. But we're going to have to deal with the ones that are inside. There's loads of nests around here, so I'm going to grab the feathers, because let's face it, they're going to be pretty useful to us. I'll take that. Oh, come on! Meanwhile, they just seem to keep spawning out here. Unless these guys have come out of a hole that they've punched in the building, which is entirely possible. So my plan, sort of, is to set my respawn point somewhere in there. And we'll set a more secure one, as and when we can. But, set my respawn point and then clear the place out of zombies. Because interior fighting... Not particularly. Where did you come from? Don't tell me. I know. You just randomly stood up in the middle of the street when you weren't there before, didn't you? Well, that's what you get for cheating. There we go. But what more would you expect from a zombie in this game? Okay, so. Okay, well, let's put a temporary respawn point out here. Which seems like a bit of a crazy thing to do, really. But I don't want to be respawning in there when there's a load of zombies trashing the joint. Not really. Let's just see. Can we... Here he comes. Thanks for opening the place up for us, Steve. Meanwhile, I get caught on a parked car. And of course, there's so many corpses around here. I'm going to get caught up in those too. I'm standing in one right now. Oh, he must have been bleeding out. Cool. I'm glad it's not just me that affects. Alright, this is kind of easier in a way. 51. Nice. We also leveled a moment ago, so we're going to have to... Yeah, and down you go. We're going to have to invest some skill points too. Oh, there comes another one. And if all the zombies come outside to meet me, that kind of makes my job a bit easier, because I don't like fighting inside, as I say. Melee is... tricky, unless you have a machete and quite a lot of skill. Melee is tricky in a place like this when it's a confined space. Oi, Edgar. Meatloaf, come over here. So let's see if I can lure him outside too. This is a nice place. What the heck is all these undead dudes doing in a nice joint like this? Stop wrecking the place. I want to explore. After Edgar's downed, maybe, possibly, we won't have any more to kill. No, you don't, pal. Oh, and another one. Yeah, except for all the zombies that randomly beeline towards me, that is, in spite of the fact that they have no idea I'm actually here. Obviously, you know, the entire biome's worth of zombies will probably come towards me. Yeah, I can hear another one behind me. Somewhere. Yeah, enough now. Die. Thank you. My goodness me. How many zombies can you possibly imagine for more water? Very nice. Good, because I need some more. Oh yeah, here comes a crawler. I thought I heard another one somewhere. Alright, well, no. You know what? That is not what I want. Silly as it is, I'd rather beat him to death, because I don't want to be wasting any more arrows, and I would waste them if I punted them at him, because it's exceedingly difficult to hit him in the head, or even at all. There he goes. Warm boots. I'm not sure if I want the warm boots. Oh, heck, whatever. We can take anything at this point. Okay, so I'm going to put some of this random stuff in here. Repair kits. I had to repair the bike. That was the other thing that I had to do. That was silly of me. Tried that. There we go. I had to repair the bike before I could gain access to it as well. So I will put some of these items in here that we like hazmat pads, and then this stuff. I will keep the canned goods on me because then I can use those. That can go in there for the time being as well. Right, that will do for the time being, and let's head inside. So we're going to go in here, and we're going to... I've got my bedroll out there, haven't I? But I can make another one easy enough. So we'll leave that where it is for the moment, because it strikes me that is going to be prudent. Okay, so where do we go first? We have a vending machine, which I don't need to put anything into. So my plan... Oh yes, we have already got our light on. My plan, such as it is basically to explore this joint, do some quality looting. Now, maybe before we do this, what time are we on? 15:32. Okay, I keep an eye on the time, but the last time I was here, and I only was on the outside, there was zombies in the pool. So let's make sure there's no zombies chilling in the pool area. There's a chicken! Well, that was a gift, wasn't it? Except, oh, the steps. Good, I'm going to be able to get back out of here again. Except, it's going to be a little bit difficult to shiv that chicken. And then, of course, it's going to smell. But I can put it in the bike, so we're all good. There we go. Now, can I get back out? Oh, do you know what? I'm not sure if I can. Yes, I can. Thank goodness for that. Here we go. So, I don't see any Zeds here. I think we've cleared this whole area, so that's good. Maybe we should just check out through here as well. Ooh, a balcony area. Oh, I've got a nice fountain there. Okay. And stairs down either side of it. I don't think it's massive one. I don't think it's got a huge amount of floors. But what we're going to do is we're going to start at the bottom. And we're going to work our way up. Because our plan is basically to... So let's block up this door as well. Our plan is basically... to stay here overnight, and then in the next episode we are going to be tasked with trying to find somewhere secure-ish to spend all night. So we're going to loot here first. That's a cabinet. Ooh, more cabinets. So we're going to start at the bottom end here, and we're going to work our way up. Paper. Don't really want. Don't think we really need those either. And we're going to work our way up the floors. Are any of these cabinets? No, they are not. Okay, there's an office with a safe. But I don't know that it's going to be worthwhile breaking the safe. Oh, and I did mean to put this loot in the bike, didn't I? So let's do that pronto, because it smells. Getting used to Alpha 16 now, which currently doesn't have... that whole smell thing going on, so kind of spoiled by that, if not utterly ruined, because I'm getting used to being able to carry meat round. This is going to be proved deadly eventually, I think. Right, so how long is it going to take me to break into this with my 600 level axe? Yeah, quite a little while really. It's only 1702, but we've probably got lots of other places around here that we really want to check out, like these rooms. Oh, nice. I'd check in here. I think I would definitely stay here. Blue shirt, don't really need that. Could destroy the sofas, but you know what? I don't really want to trash this place. It's quite a nice establishment, even though the sink's wrong way around. Ooh. Yeah, we'll definitely have that. We'll take those blood bags, because those blood bags can be really quite useful when it comes to... That is locked. We're going to have to break it down. There we go. Those blood bags can be really useful when it comes to, yeah, just healing yourself on the go. Ooh, water. Bandages and beakers. And more coffee beans. Nice. Okay, well, that's nothing we can't get from our own farm, of course. Coffee, but... No, there's a lot of shirts around here. It's not really my sartorial style. Okay, so have we got 2 rooms on either side? Yeah, I believe that must be the way of it. So let's just check that out. And maybe some sort of, I don't know if there's a restaurant or a cafeteria type thing around here as well, because that would be pretty good for a bit of a loot run if there is. Ooh, a gun. Okay, so having done that now, having looted this first floor, I'm actually going to nip out to the bike once more because I've got some good loot that I want to stow, which really we're going to have to put in here. I'll put that on us because we can kind of use that. I've got a gun. Let's see, anything that stacks we'll have back. I've got a gun, I've got some bullets, I've got 2 wrenches, so we'll put those wrenches in there because it's about time we had this wrench upgraded and repaired a bit actually, so that's good. And then anything else that we're likely to find in there, yeah, those feathers, there we go. And we've got a claw hammer there. Do we need that really? Probably not. Let's put that full stack of feathers in there. Good to go. Okay, we're going back in a hotel now. And this time I don't intend to come back out again. There we are. And we've done down here, I think, so we're ready to head on up. And I'm not sure if there is actually any kind of... That one's unlocked. Let's just check this out. This is just another sort of apartment, really. Let's just see if there's any sort of communal area that we don't already know about. I'm not sure that there is. I'm just going to lock that up so we know we're a bit less likely to have zombies just kind of coming in there overnight. This is locked and barricaded actually, but I think these are just rooms, aren't they? But where it's barricaded, it may possibly have something more worthwhile in it. Yeah, it's had zombies in it by the look of it, which is a bit peculiar really. Okay, white t-shirt. Well, I've got one of those on, so I kind of collect white t-shirts because then we can use those to upgrade and repair the one we've currently got. And I might have to rationalise some of my stuff. Okay, so I think it's late enough now to consider going to the top floor and see what's up there, because we're going to have to set ourselves up. Let's just see if we can't block this up a bit as well. There we go. There we are, and on the other side too. Because again, I'm kind of spoiled in Alpha 16 by the fact that stealth works. Alpha 15 it really doesn't, so... Oops. That is not what I meant. Heck, what does it matter? There we go. As long as we've got enough of them left to barricade ourselves in, and we have. Do we have stairs this side? Yes, we do. Let's head on up. Alrighty, now I think this is the top floor. We can't go any further up than this unless there is a ladder somewhere. So let's just check that out. See what we have here. This is the middle. I quite like the beams on the ceiling. That looks quite rustic and cool, actually. I'll have to bear that in mind next time I'm building. That's locked, obviously. Okay, so we have to pick one of these rooms, I think, in order to call ourselves safe for the night. Let's just do that. Extra little barricade for the Zeds to get through if they do decide to randomly raid the building. Night tonight is not Horde night, so they shouldn't. 42 is Horde night. Alright, let's go for the one that doesn't have a door. Mind you, none of them will have a door. By the time I've braided it down, none of them will have a door. There we go. But we'll take the wood from here. And then I think we'll take the frame as well. Oopsie. Because that way we're going to be able to put our frames literally in the doorway there. There we go. And there's nothing different here, is there really, to what we've found elsewhere. So once you've seen one room in this joint, you've seen them all really. Let's see, is there a safe or anything special on this floor? It doesn't look like it actually. No, black sweater. No, there's a nightstand, which we didn't see before. Black shirt. No, not particularly, actually. Okay, well, we're ready to go in there. Oh, that's unlocked. But let's just check out this room as well, since it's just opposite. Oops. Oh, more wrenches. Well, that's kind of annoying. Maybe I'm going to be able to take one of those. Let's take the best quality of them. I'll scrap that. Maybe I can take that as well. I don't know. I might just have to turn one of those into scrap. I'm not sure. Oh, wowza. Wow, wow, wow. I still want to keep my black shades, though, actually. So, actually, I think I'm going to scrap that and take that. Now, this is actually a better quality than the one I have here. But it wouldn't be by the time I'd repaired it, so I can't be bothered with that at the moment. And it's 21:06, so can we do a lightning raid on one more of these apartments? Or maybe we should head for the roof, but then I don't trust myself to stay at the right temperature if we head for the roof. So I'm not convinced by that one. Let's just see, is there a nightstand in here? No, there isn't. Nerdy glasses and football helmets. Okay, that's it. That's all she wrote, I think. Okay, there is one more apartment there, but we're not going to go for that one. We're going to head into this one. Barricade ourselves in for the night. There we go. And maybe I'll just do that as well. Then the Zeds can't see from outside. I know that their awareness is not quite so great as it is in Alpha 16, but there we go. And then it might possibly be worthwhile, just in case, just thinking prudently, to perhaps I'll put something like that in there, and then maybe make a little bit of ladder and see if we can, I don't know, 3 of those perhaps, and then maybe we can kind of head through the roof. It's going to take a little while to do that, of course, but just strikes me that that would be a decent sort of escape. I'm just thinking about the hospital here. The hospital is a whole different ball game, of course, because the zombies just continually spawn pretty much infinitely, and it's a town where there's loads and loads of them. Whereas here, we've pretty much taken care of them, and they shouldn't be coming back. But you never can rule out the possibility of a random horde turning up in the middle of the night. Yeah, the real test is going to be next episode when we have got a feral horde to deal with. So I do hope you'll join me for that. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Think about subscribing if you haven't already. Check out what else is on the channel. And as ever, feel free to leave your comments, suggestions, etc. And I do hope you'll join me for the next episode of Insane in Navezgane. Until then, keep gaming, keep surviving, and stay happy. Bye bye for now.